Top 5 Best VR Headsets for Sim Racing. Number 5. Samsung HMD Odyssey Plus. And from Samsung, the HMD Odyssey Plus Windows Mixed Reality headset costing around $490, putting it right in the middle of the road in terms of cost. And this headset will require you to have a PC that meets all the qualifications. You will have access to Windows Mixed Reality Store and Steam libraries for many games and experiences. So, make sure you know what the qualifications are and if your current PC meets those requirements. Tech specs. The Samsung HMD Odyssey Plus has an impressive resolution of 1440 by 1600. Not the best, but one of the highest on this list. That's quite a high pixel count for those interested in that. And it's the other headset of two headsets on this list with an OLED display. You may think since it isn't LCD, that you may get the screen door effect. However, this headset smartly implemented anti-screen door effect technology, so you'll get all the pros of an OLED screen and less of the conservative. So, true, vivid colors and deep blacks will be in your future if you go with the Odyssey Plus. Get movie-like quality while you race the streets in your sim racing VR headset. At 590 grams, it's the third heaviest on the list. So, you will be dealing with some weight on your head if you choose this headset. Depending on the PC you're using, the Odyssey may have as low as a 60 Hz refresh rate. That would be the lowest on the list and just passing the threshold of not getting motion sickness. But you could also be afforded a 90 Hz refresh rate if your PC is powerful enough, putting you in a much better position. And Samsung has included premium AKG headphones that are built into the headset. They feature 360-degree surrounding audio which will further immerse you, so much so, that you'll swear you smell the rubber on the road. This headset doesn't include a headphone jack, so be sure the built-in audio is what you want. It has a nice 110-degree field of view and for your comfort, touts an adjustable headband that's now 10% lighter with comfortable materials. With the comfortable and flexible band that feels as if it isn't there, you'll forget you aren't really sitting in the driver's seat of your favorite race car. Pros. Fairly cheap option especially considering great resolution. OLED gives you true blacks and vivid colors and also protects against screen door effect as an LCD would. Adjustable and comfortable headband along with built-in AKG headphones for premium sound quality. Cons. Refresh rate ranges from either the lowest option to just middle of the pack. On the heavier side. No option to plug in your own headphones. Coming in number 4. HTC Vive Cosmos. And now, the HTC Vive Cosmos with both Steam and Vive Port library access. This excellent sim racing VR headset is cheaper than the Valve Index but still on the more expensive side among all these options. It'll run you roughly about $700. Definitely check the system requirements for HTC Vive Cosmos. Tech specs. The Cosmos is going to have the best resolution of every item on this list, at 1440 by 1700. And it's another headset showcasing the LCD technology. Combining the high resolution and LCD screen, if you're someone who wants many pixels, sub-pixels, and little to no screen door effect, then this may be among the best VR headsets for sim racing in 2020 if not the best. Of course, the colors and blacks won't be as true and deep without OLED, but that's only a downside if you're worried about the colors as they whiz past you on your races. The 90 Hz refresh rate ranks right about in the middle on this list. Definitely a great refresh rate to avoid latency and motion sickness. And weighing only 470 grams, it's the second lightest headset on this list. Wear it for long periods of time, you may forget it's there. The field of view is 110 degrees, which isn't as high as the Valve Index, but as you'll notice is a standard value that delivers a fantastic experience for you. The crown fit on the Cosmos means it slides comfortably right onto your head. It also fits many different face shapes, sizes, and even can be popped on over your glasses. And this headset has high quality audio that comes from the built-in form-fitting headphones that fit right on your ears. If you feel the need to escape the virtual reality, there is a flip-up design that allows you to pop back into regular reality in seconds. Pros. Second lightest option on this list. Best resolution, an LCD will eliminate screen door effect. High quality built-in audio with form-fitting headphones, and flip-up design to switch from reality to virtual reality quickly. Cons. Second most expensive headset on the list. Don't get true blacks and most vivid colors as you would with OLED. Coming in number 3. Oculus Rift S. From Oculus, the Oculus Rift S is another great option for VR sim racing. Buy your games through Oculus or through Steam. And if you choose the Rift S, you'll once again want to make sure your PC is compatible, as there are certain requirements. Keep in mind, it costs about $680, so if you don't have a PC already powerful enough, you'll need to buy one in addition. Perhaps not the best option for those shopping on a budget, but if you want excellence from Oculus, then you'll love the Rift S. Tech specs. The resolution of the Rift S is 1280 by 1440. Not quite as good as the previous Lenovo Explorer, but better than the PlayStation VR. Still a great resolution that you'll love, and an LCD screen you'll love as well. Clean, bright whites, and plenty of subpixels. You'll be experiencing your sim racing in a bright, crystal clear world with little to no screen door effect, giving you an ultimately realistic experience. The colors will look great, not quite as vivid as with OLED displays. Perhaps for racing, you'll be less concerned with this. And an 80 Hz refresh rate is far enough above the 60 Hz minimum to avoid motion sickness, but it's one of the lowest on this list. Going back to the realism of the Rift S, the controllers provide extremely realistic and intuitive movement, never taking you out of your game. And the Halo headband has a nice ergonomic design that has your comfort in mind but won't slow you down. And the weight of 500 grams won't slow you down much either. Not the lightest option here, but definitely on the lighter end of the spectrum. The field of view is 110 degrees, giving you the ability to see all your surroundings easily. And audio is built right into the Oculus Rift S. Paired along with your ultra-smooth experience, you'll have fantastic quality audio surrounding you, immersing you right into your experience on the road. Pros. Fairly light option. Decent resolution and LCD display protects from screen door effect. Great audio built right in. Halo headband is ergonomic and comfortable and paired with light and fast controllers. Cons. Refresh rate is good enough, but lower option on this list. Don't get true colors and deep blacks you would with OLED, and resolution is actually on lower end for this list. One of the pricier options. Coming in number 2. Lenovo Explorer. Now, we take a look at the Lenovo Explorer, running on Windows Mixed Reality. You'll need a powerful PC with all the correct requirements, so make sure you know what they are. If you already have a PC filling the requirements, fantastic. The Explorer only costs about $400, so you can keep it on the cheaper side. You will have access to Windows Mixed Reality Store and Steam libraries for many games and experiences. Tech specs. Starting with the good stuff, the resolution on the Lenovo Explorer is 1440 by 1440, so you're getting a much better experience in this category versus the PlayStation VR. That's a lot more pixels. Speaking of pixels, the display on the Explorer is an LCD. LCDs have a lot more subpixels, leaving less space between pixels, and thus doing a better job avoiding that screen door effect that nobody wants to experience. The LCD also means cleaner and brighter whites in your gaming experience. Important to note if you want a brighter experience or play games that tend to have brighter and lighter colors. With the LCD though, you won't get the truest colors and deepest blacks like you would with an OLED. And the refresh rate is 90 Hz. Not as high as the PlayStation VR, though not many headsets are, but still respectable and good enough to keep you from motion sickness. And how about the fact that it only weighs 380 grams? This is the lightest option on the list. Wear it for hours, don't worry about fatigue. Need to escape for a second? The goggles flip up with ease while the headset stays on. The field of view is 110 degrees, which proves to give you a great experience. Though, it doesn't come with audio built in. It has a headphone jack, so be sure to bring your own headphones to the race. And with the Lenovo Explorer, you'll have 4 options on how to interact within the game. With the lightweight, handheld motion controllers, keyboard and mouse, Xbox controllers, or talk to Cortana the digital assistant. Pros. Second cheapest option here. Great resolution and LCD display protects from screen door effect. Lightest headset on the list. You can use Cortana with this headset. Cons. Decent refresh rate, but not the best available one. Don't get true colors and deep blacks you would with OLED. Coming in number 1. Sony PlayStation VR. A good place to start is with the Sony PlayStation VR, which costs somewhere in the neighborhood of about $360. This is the obvious choice in many people's opinions, if you already have a PlayStation. That is the hardware you would need to pair with the PlayStation VR, so if you already have a PlayStation in your home, you're one step on your way there. Even if you don't already have a PlayStation, you may look at the cost of the PlayStation along with the VR headset, which is the cheapest among all these options, and find that to be the best fit for you anyway. In terms of budget, this certainly could be the best VR headset for your sim racing experience. Tech specs. To start with, one of the great features of the PlayStation VR is that it has a 120 Hz refresh rate. That's one of the highest on this entire list. So, it cuts down on latency with the best of them and is definitely a candidate for suppressing any potential motion sickness. With the high refresh rate, you do get the trade-off of a low resolution. The 960 by 1080 is the lowest resolution of any sim racing VR headset on this list. And clocking in at 610 grams, it's the second heaviest headset here. This may not be a big problem for you if you don't plan on playing games for all too long, or have strong neck muscles. However, if you plan on playing games for hours upon hours, this could be a deciding factor for you. The field of view is 100 degrees, which is definitely good enough for you, but is the lowest of all options on this list. With 3D audio, the PlayStation VR will have you living the race, as you're able to pinpoint direction and distance of sounds you hear. And how about the display? If you want OLED, this is one of 2 choices on this list with it. Fantastic colors and true blacks will allow you to immerse yourself into the racing world. You'll feel like you're racing right next to Vin Diesel himself. Pros. Cheapest option of them all. One of the best refresh rates. OLED display will give you true blacks and most vivid colors. 3D audio is incredible. Cons. Lowest resolution on the list. Don't get protection from screen door effect as you would with LCD. Field of view is decent, but lowest of them all.